Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. So let me repeat once in a overall what has been happening in the last 2 days once for 5 minutes. And today we are going to speak about the database interaction. We are going to start it slowly. Okay, right. So today is day 3 anyway. So who have not installed your Oracle product normally, today and tomorrow, you take your time and install it by taking the support of lab faculties. I informed them already. Can go there up and bring your laptops or anything. So tomorrow or today evening anyway, find your time and get it installed by with the support of any lab faculty who are not attending your Oracle batches. If you are attending Oracle batches, some information already available with you through your trainers already. Who have not started your Oracle batches, you take the support of lab faculties for installation. Once it has been installed, I'll take care how to interact with that product. So beyond that, any questions and queries are there, you can speak to me. Great. I'll be sitting there only. You can speak and come once the batch starts, right? I'll be ending the batch here. I'll be sitting there. Before class starts, I'll be sitting there and more doubts will come. Advanced Java has more practical doubts generally. Okay, right. Can I go forward? Right. Small overall repetition, last 2 classes and going into today's class. Right, okay. Overall, don't get bored because day 3, I must repeat it. So we are here for application development. I'm repeating this point always since 2 days. We are here for application development. So application means a set of programs collected together to perform defined action. The set of programs collected together to perform defined action is known as application. Sir, what kind of application development is available in advanced Java? In advanced Java, web application development is available. Sir, what is this web application? Means the application which is executing in internet environment or web environment. We call it as web application or internet application. Sir, whenever I want to construct this web application, whenever I want to construct this internet application, what is the minimum knowledge needed to me? Means 3 technologies you must know. One is JDBC, one is Servlet, one is JSP. So these 3 together, they framed one course as Advanced Java. That's the point. So core Java contains components, concepts, features. Here, JDBC, Servlet, and JSP. I said one point to you already. In the core Java, how many days you traveled also, only programs will be there. But application form you cannot see. Sir, can I develop one project through core Java? Means not possible. So frankly speaking, not possible. If anybody says one project available core Java, means that is standalone project. HTML will not be there, server will not be there, databases will not be there. So you cannot call it as a complete application through core. But when you come to advanced Java, a complete development you can see part of your advanced. So advanced Java, frankly speaking, will be more interesting than core Java. So how the application structure is available to you means like this. Just for student point of view, presenting one diagram like this, how they are available. So whatever the request given by the users or clients through web browsers, they are taken by your servlet. Servlet means server program, right? That is unit number 2. Servlet programming is unit number 2. That unit is very crucial unit for us. Okay, right. Now the servlet by terminology, we call it as controller because he only will take the request and control the remaining. So he is the controller. MVC, C stands for controller. M stands for model. V stands for view. I not written anywhere there, but among MVC, C is the controller, servlet is the controller. Just I made one statement or indication. When my servlet, after collecting the request, if it want to interact with the database, it take the support of JDBC. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Using the JDBC, we are interacting with the database product. So we are picking as a unit number 1. Okay, right. Already I given information to lab people. Already I given passed the information to lab already. I am starting JDBC from Monday. The practical is being started. So 3-4 days, the complications will come from student for me. It's a common in all the batches because when new integration is going on, definitely complicated will be there because our Java program, no issue. Our variable, our method, our class, something we done it. But indirectly we are interacting with other component, no? So database is other component only. So 3 or 4 days it takes time for you to come into that environment. So here I may be available for only 2 hours for you. After that, if I am not available, you can walk to the lab. I informed them, take the support of them and get it installed. Running programs, I will take care. I'll write a program, how to run a program. That program development will be under my control, don't worry. But installation process, any bugs are coming, any not runnings are running, that kind of issues, I may not be available immediately for you. In that process, you can take the support of lab faculties. I informed them. Got it right? At any cost, by next week, by Wednesday and Thursday, all your environments should be resolved and there should be work. That's a plan for us. For that, we are working. Right. In that process, our first target is JDBC. Unit number 1 is what now? JDBC. Now, JSP stands for Java Server Page, which is response from your web application. So I'll run my course with JDBC, Servlet, and JSP. I'll take JDBC around 15 to 18 days I need for JDBC. Servlet is the biggest unit. Almost 25 to 28 days, almost 1 month time we take it for servlet programming. Why means based on servlet programming, Spring will be there. Based on servlet programming, web service will be there. Based on servlet program only, MVC will be there. Because servlet take much time, JSP takes only 10 days. Understood this point now? JSP is very less syllabus. If you understand about to, JSP is just response. JSP is what now? Just response. I will take around 10 to 12 days, 2 weeks time. I will take it. This is a plan of your course. I'll execute this plan at any cost in advanced Java because Spring teacher is waiting for this batch. Understood this point now? Spring teacher will be waiting for my batch until I reveal my student to, until I convert my student into servlet program, then the Spring batch will come. Whenever I give an information to the management, my students are released. Already 6:30 batch, they are attending Spring Boot. I released that batch already. 6:30, I released one batch already. That batch people went to Spring Boot already. They are under Spring and web service they started. So this batch also, after servlet programming, 80% covered. I'm going to send this batch for Spring. So until 15 to 18 days, be alert in practical, interacting with the JDBC. That is our target. So finally, unit number 1 is JDBC, sir. JDBC is trying to interact with the database product. So database product comes under one storage category. I want to know, sir, how many storages are there? I'm repeated yesterday. I'm repeating today also, right? According to Java application development, there are 4 storages available to you. Field storage, object storage, file storage, and database storage. The memory which is generated to hold single data value, we call it as field storage. Whenever we use primitive data types like byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean, 8 types, then field storages will be generated. When I'm running the projects also, I'll explain to you. This is field storage. This is object storage. This is DB storage. I'll explain to you in the diagram. Don't worry. But here theoretically, I'm representing in the notes what they are. Got it right? Object storage. One memory created or generated to hold group members. One object generated to hold group members. We call it as object storage. Core Java students in my batches, generally, I'll introduce your object on the day one. I'll say to you one point to you. Object is a memory, right? Object is a memory, right? Related to one class, holding members of class, I will say. On that, I'll draw one diagram also. If I submit one data from HTML form 1, after that, the control will go to HTML form 2. Whenever I submit the data from HTML form 2, then the control will go to HTML form 3. When you are submitting the data from HTML form 3, the two form details are available in the object. So object is in the background, storing the details of form 1 and form 2. So object is one storage. That object only we are calling it as Java Bean object, right? Pojo object, Spring Bean object, like this. They are naming it and calling it as an object. So finally, object is one storage for us. I'll prove it. Situation came in Advanced Java. In Advanced Java, whatever I said in the course, no, I'll reveal here. Why object is a storage? I'll reveal that point to you. I'm going to show it also in the diagrammatical and layout form. I'm going to show that information to you. Finally, we had field storage and object storage. These field storages and object storages, part of your Java application while running in JVM, they are temporary storages because when the JVM shutdowns, the storages will be destroyed automatically. Simply you can say field storages and object storages are destroyed automatically when the JVM shutdowns. But according to application development, we need permanent storages. Because of this reason, we have to take the support of file storage or database storage. You have to take it. So we are not game application developers, no. We are web application developers. You must not take the support of file storage. So what is file storage? Yesterday I given information to you. A small permanent storage part of computer system which is controlled and managed by operating system is known as file storage. See how I am speaking, and I am not adding any definition here now. So what you are feeling about that component, that only express it. According to us, what is file storage? Sir, one short daily you are creating one file or not now? In C drive, D drive, E drive, you are creating one file, no? Then what is file storage? Sir, one small memory, sir, that is. Right? Part of my computer system, C drive, E drive, F drive. Who is supporting you now? Operating system is supporting me to create that. Because file structures are there, file management is there, part of your operating system. Based on that, I presented the definition to you. A small permanent storage, part of computer system, which is controlled and managed by the operating system, is known as file storage. When my Java program want to interact with that file storage, rule is there. Our Java program should be constructed using classes and interfaces available from file API, nothing but java.io package. What are the classes and interfaces available from java.io package? You have to bring that classes and interfaces out and you have to construct one application. Then that application interacts with the file storage. So what kind of interaction? Creating file, writing the data, opening the file, reading the data. Sir, I want to write this kind of programs. In core Java, at last one small chapter will come. In that chapter, we keep 4 programs to you. Creating, inserting, retrieving, we do that work by using file storages. According to web application development, enterprise application development, we must not take the support of file storages. The reason I given to you yesterday. redundancies will come, data redundancies, data inconsistency is possible, right? Sharing data is not possible, right? So like this, there are some disadvantages I written yesterday to you. One or two disadvantages I written to you. Data redundancy, data inconsistency, difficulty in accessing data, limited data sharing, security not there, and atomicity problems. Like this, lot more features will be there. I took only 4 points. Got it right? Finally, file storage is not preferable for web application development. Forget about file storage. Remember field storage and object storage. Now we are taking the support of database storage to overcome the disadvantages of file storage. We use database storage. Can I start for today's class? Got it right? So once today I'll introduce this total model to you, one idea, and tomorrow we are taking break with the management permission. One day we are taking break. Yes or no? Right. And so Monday we can start practical. That's a plan I made to you. Okay, right. Not because of New Year, Andy. Because of demo classes, 3 classes ended. I had my old batch for one day. Then I'll come with Monday for practical. That's a plan I made to you. So let me do the remaining work. Today and tomorrow, you must do your installations and come back. Right, okay. Now, database storage before entering their note. So please maintain notes for 1 week. I said to you already. Because practical, I'm going to start it immediately. Maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, you are writing your first program, right? So if notes is there, you can work it. Note. The disadvantages, disadvantages of file storage, the disadvantages of file storage can be overcome using database storage. The disadvantages of file storage can be overcome using database storage. So simply we think about database. Files is the least priority for us. When you are working with database, files are given the least priority for us. Okay, right. Now make a heading, database storage. From now, every day is important to you from today. Every day till the ending of JSP, every day is important. So every day should be under your control, not like core Java. This is a bit important to you. So every day you must read the notes. Every day you must do the practical in advance, especially because next levels are very hard. Spring and web service. Next levels are waiting to you. Spring and web service. If we can put your more efficiency in this advanced Java, next level will be very easy for us. The traveling will be very easy. If you are not getting clarities in advanced Java, no, you'll face some problem in your next levels. So before going to next level, some work you have to do by your own here. So more doubts will come when compared to core Java. Here we are expecting more doubts from the students. Okay, right. So database, right? Whenever I want to introduce database now, like this. Right. Like yesterday here. Sir, this is our JVM. This is our Look here. So this is our this is our machine. Our machine. Always in between, OS will be there. OS will be there. Right. Operating system. Anyway. Always like this. Now look here. File storage is part of your computer system. Yes or no? Whenever you buy your computer system from any shop, example, no operating system is available. One plain hard disk will come. You will call one hardware engineer. Come. This is my hard disk. So he install one OS to you. While installing OS, the memory what is all, will make a partitions. C drive, E drive, with the support of OS.
Recording in progress.
Part of computer system means combination of hardware and OS. We had file storage. Issue not there, you can interact it. But in our system, database not there. We are not, database is not available. So what you're going to do now? Sir, today maybe I am going to download my database, sir. I am going to download my database today. You are downloading your database and installing in the system. Okay, right. So you are going to download some Oracle. After getting interaction with Oracle, at the ending I'll speak about MySQL, but parallel I'll write the notes. Parallel I'll write the notes here and there, I'll write and go, but somewhere I'll give the notes to interact with MySQL also. Okay, right. Why Oracle means more options are available to you to learn Oracle, because many batches will start. If you are, many people asked me, sir, I am skipping Oracle by 11 a.m. means, I said, no problem, change the batch. Management will give a permission to change the batches. You can change any batch to any batch, management will change it. Whether you know this option or not, I don't know, but management will give that permission. You can change any batch to any batch. Sir, I attending 9 o'clock, I want to change to evening 4 o'clock, they'll change it. Sir, from 4 o'clock, I want to change to morning 7 o'clock, they'll change it. So management will change the batches here and there. If anybody is attending 11 a.m. Oracle and HTML, again advanced Java comes, it may take a time. It may take a time again. So because we called it, if anybody is skipping that batch also, you can learn afterwards. Choice is there for you because we called it. Anyway, you are going to install one Oracle DB there. So why I'm speaking that point to you now means, see there. Sir, at last the information is, sir, Oracle is coming from, see there. This Oracle is coming from externally. The Oracle or database is coming from externally. The statement is installed from externally. Why I made a statement means that is not part of computer system. It came from outside. Understood this point now, right? That database is coming from outside. It is not part of your computer system. File storage is part of your computer system, but Oracle you have to bring from outside. Sir, which product? Sorry, which version? Any version. 11 or 12 or 19, any version. You can take it, no restriction. Database means database. So depending upon your system environment, you can download any, no restriction. Sir, which version you can keep any version, no issue. My Java program can speak to any database. In that process, it can speak to any version. No restriction, no version restriction for me. So find your convenient and download it and keep it. Got it right? So you have to download that Oracle from externally. The information is nothing but Oracle is not Oracle. Database is not part of my computer system. It is coming from externally. Got this point? Right. Okay. Now, I am writing one Java program here. I am writing one Java program here. Java application I am writing. 1 minute. Okay. Look here. Now, here our Java application is there. Java application. Now the rule is, whenever I want to make my Java program or Java application interact with the file storage, the Java application must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. Here, our application must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from JDBC API. Means what now, sir? Java.SQL package. Available from where now? Java.SQL package. So our application must be constructed using Java.SQL package. Now this Java application is going to communicate with this Oracle. Now OS will say, where you are going? Wait. So why you are going directly or to wait it? My Java application is saying that for file storage, I went directly. No, why you are stopping me? Then the OS is saying that file storage is different. That is under my control. That is under my control. You went directly. Database is not under my control. If you want to interact with it, give one driver to me. If you want to interact with it, give one driver to me. Then I asked, where should give a driver? According to computer environment, all the resources are controlled by drivers. All the resources are controlled by drivers. Suppose I connected one speaker, controlled by audio driver. Yes or no? I connected my mouse driver. Whenever I kept my flash drive or pen driver. Yes or no? Everything is a driver. Then I asked OS, whenever I connected my pen drive, you are not asked driver, no, it said flash drive is under my control. Whenever I connected my LAN connection, you not asked this question, no. Network is under my control. Network driver is there, audio driver is there, video driver is there, motherboard driver is there, mouse driver is there. They are all inbuilt to me. You bring one printer and connect it, you have to give a driver to me. Yes or no? If you connected one new printer to the system, you have to use one driver, no? Then OS will ask, where is the driver? Then I can ask, printer driver not there means OS will say, how can I detect which printer will come? So printer driver not there. They'll give one CD for installation, not now. The same way, you brought one Oracle here. Oracle is not under my control. You give the driver to me. Understood this point or not now? Now we have to provide one driver. We have to provide one driver. Okay. I will give one driver to you, known as what now? JDBC driver. Understood this point now? I'll give a driver. Why I'm giving a driver means because Oracle is not part of operating system. I must give a driver. Example, I'll speak it roughly. How drivers will play a role means. Suppose today New Year now, roughly C player with a high sound up to 12:30. I slept it. Next day morning, 6 o'clock, I want to play the same song. I'm playing, sound not coming. I called OS, come here. Yesterday night 12:30 you played a song, no? Then why today morning you are not playing? The OS will say, what I can do? Your audio driver failed. If audio driver go and download and give to me, I'll connect it. Driver means what? Auto driver is there? No. What in two places? No. Auto driver, bus driver also connecting two stages and 2 points. No. Not only driver here. Driver is connecting 2 points. Right? If I have an audio driver, it connects the 2 points. VLC player to speaker. Understood this point now? If I give JDBC driver, it connects two edges. One DB, one Java. Understood this point now? Why we are using driver means Oracle came from outside. Oracle came from outside. Driver is needed. If it is a inbuilt is there, driver not needed. Network, driver not needed. OS says it is a inbuilt to me. Understood? Pen drive connected, driver not needed because it is inbuilt to me. What is not available to me, you must download it and give to me. Understood this point or not now? So finally, to interact with the database product, we have to take one driver known as what now? JDBC driver. Java database connectivity driver supported you to connect to the database product. Now, our Java application will take the support of this driver to communicate with this DB product. All have understood this diagram now, right? Our Java application is taking the support of one driver known as JDBC driver. Now write the notes. This total thing I'll present in the form of one notes to you. See there. So what is database storage from this means? The largest permanent storage. The largest permanent storage which is installed into computer environment from externally. Into computer environment from externally is known as database storage. Make it. The largest permanent storage which is installed into computer system, you can say, no problem. Environmental system. The largest permanent storage which is installed into computer system from externally is known as database storage. The largest permanent storage which is installed into computer system from externally is known as database storage. Look here, this point is our point only. Our developer view this is. So our developer views one. For me, file is there, database is there for me. File means a part of computer system. Database means I must get from externally. So according to me, because when compared to file and database, in database restriction not there. You can create any number of tables. You can dump any kind of code. Sorry, any length of data you can dump it out. No restriction. So I am feeling it as one largest permanent storage coming into this computer environment from externally. I am calling it as database storage. Now, how to interact with this database storage? Make it note. In the process of establishing communication between, in the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, comma, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.sql package. Java.sql package. You can say JDBC API in the bracket. In the process of establishing communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.sql package, and the Java program must take the support of JDBC driver. Must take the support of JDBC driver. Must take the support of JDBC driver. Right. Under this note, the diagram is presented there in the notes. If you drawn already, no problem. Just for indication purpose. Okay, right. Like this. The notes. If anybody draw it out for 2 minutes. I'll give it time for you. In yesterday's diagram, driver not there. Have you observed yesterday's file diagram? So driver not there, not needed, because file storage is part of your computer system. Driver not needed. For Oracle or any MySQL, so I'll take care of 2 databases. Don't worry. I'll start with Oracle interactions, and after a few days, somewhere I'll train your MySQL query running. I'll run it. I'll connect my MySQL to your Java program, and I'll give the notes to you. Okay, right. Both databases I'll interact part of my course. I'll show how to control DB, how to control Oracle, how to control MySQL. Both training will be done part of my batch. Right. Right. JDBC driver stands for what now? Java database connectivity driver, you can say. Okay, right. See there. See the 2 diagrams side by side, I kept it. When your Java program trying to communicate with file storage, driver not needed, because it's a inbuilt to your computer system. That's my information behind that diagram. Whenever you want to interact with your database product, driver is mandatory. All of you got this point, right? That point you already did. Why driver is needed means because Oracle is coming from externally. If anything coming from externally into computer system, it has to use driver. Not only Oracle, you bring one printer and connect it. Example, for your laptop, buy one new printer and connect it. It will not work. And again, you have to install that printer driver, then only it works. Means what? If any external component coming into your operating system, it needs driver. That's the information to you. Okay, right. Sir, who provides this driver to me? Means whenever you download your product, maybe Oracle Corporation, if it is Oracle, while you are downloading your JDK in your core Java, I asked you to create one account details, username, password. When you're downloading the JDK, it will ask for the registration. So that is free registration. I asked you to save that username and password and keep it. So if you remember it, use that username, password to download your Oracle product. Once it is downloaded, automatically driver will come with that product. So where that driver is available, I am going to show it. Right? Once then downloading completed, one library folder will come. When you install that product, in that one library folder will come. In that library folder, driver will be there. So that driver, we are going to use it. How to use that driver? I'll give the practical training to you. How to use that drivers. So driver issue not there. Because our vendors will give the drivers to. Vendor means product owners. If it is MySQL, product owner will be there. Oracle product owner is there. If it is DB2, product owner. IMSDB, product owner. MongoDB, product owner. Every database will have its own product owner. The product owners will give their drivers to you. Okay, right. In that issue not there, we can download it. Which driver belongs to which database? I'll give the list to you. In the real time, Oracle may be there, may not be there. So I'll only give the list to you. Important databases, 5 or 6 database, I'll give the names to you. That by a 5 or 6 database related driver names I'll give to you. You can download it. When you go for real time, sir, they are not using MySQL, sir. They are not using Oracle, sir. They are using new database. Means you can check my notes and see whether the list in the database is available or not. The database related driver will be there. You have to download it. So connection process will be same. Only driver name will be changing it out. That point student has to catch it. Got it right? So finally driver issue not there. Then what issue is there? This library only, sir. This library only, sir. So what I'm going to do in this class now? Venkatesh sir, part of JDBC will open java.sql package. I'll open. What is package now? Package is a collection of classes and interfaces. Already you trained classes and came here now? No, sir, I forget it means no issue. Sir, I trained, sir, but forget it, sir. Student means forgetting only. Nothing new to us, Andy, because we are not a single batch trainer, no? We know that already. Students cannot remember. Today's holidays coming now, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Monday, you cannot remember me, I think. So that is a common process, Andy. So in that process, I completed core Java also. We say, anyway, you'll forget it. We will know that already. Again, we advanced Java trainers should come from ground level only. Again, will come. It is a common strategy. It is our duty, Andy. Core and advanced trainers are the patience trainers. They have to come from again daily. They must come. Yesterday's notes repeated today, not like this. Why means students cannot remember the terms because practice may not be there. So in that process, you know, classmate student will say yes. If you don't know also, again we'll explain that. You know, interface means not covered, no problem. Interface or class 1 object form, you can remember and travel it. In that process, I only will call core Java student 50%, 20%, if you know, come anyway. Because the student who is sitting beside you, he completed core Java, but he also forgetted core Java, need not worry. Because we call the students who are in the middle of core Javas. Again, I have to open that package. When I open that package, one class will be there. I'll write that class. I'll show that class. In that class, methods will be there. I'll write that method. Understood now? A class student has to understand the method. That will be target. Yes, sir, I am understanding method signature means coding will be started. Like this, daily I'll introduce some classes, some interfaces from java.sql. That only my duty. Here, I will not do any new thing here. And after 15 days, even me same only again. Why means I know JDBC, you know JDBC. Because new thing will not be there. Why means JDBC is a technology. And it is not a language. Language means new things we can do. Sir, copying here, editing there, ask value, logic will be there. In technology, same and that method will not be changed. Syntax will not be there. Will not be changed. Connection process will not be changed. My batch people completed 630 people. Call them. He also can train JDBC to you. Because same component will come out. Same method will come out. Same connection process will come out. That there is no new thing to do now. Then the same thing we are going to do now. I am opening java.sql. I'll bring the classes, I'll bring the methods. That only practical we are going to start it. Understood this point now? At last, we are concentrating on one package practically known as java.sql. That is our major target. Sir, what about Oracle? Oracle known or not known as secondary. We'll take care by giving some queries. But major problem is installation. Major problem is what now? Installation. If you are attending Oracle, well, that's all I said first, starting of the class only. Major problem is installation to the student. We know that already. Okay, right. For that, I take the support of lab faculties and finish off that. Beyond that, I will answer that queries and questions to you. Like this, once installation over, sir, it is running, sir. It is connected to program, sir, means finish. You are in the track. That is a major target of practical. Understood these all points to you? Right. Now, right, define driver. Sir, what is this driver? FAQ. I'll add the diagram there here. FAQ. Define driver. Define driver. Look here. What is driver now? Examples are there now. Audio driver, video driver, network driver, flash driver, motherboard driver, keyboard driver, mouse driver. All are inbuilt drivers. So a small program, a small software program, part of operating system used to interact or used to control resources of computer system. Used to control resources of computer system is known as driver. Now, audio driver will control your input sockets like this keyboard driver, motherboard driver, and so on. There are many drivers. Who write this driver programs means C and C++ programmers. Because of this reason, how many high-level technologies come also? C language only, C language trainer only. Nobody can touch them. Because they are the basic and ground level. They are in the basic and ground level, they are writing the codes to you. They are platform dependent people. They may not come into internet world, but they are platform dependent people. They are writing dependent related softwares are given by to you. Got it right? In that process, driver small programs are written by your C and C++ codes. Right? What is driver means? One small software program, part of operating system. Make a statement. The small software program, part of operating system. The small software program, part of operating system used to control. Control means maybe interacting with that, connecting, that all terms comes under control. The small software program, part of operating system used to control resources of computer system. Resources of computer system. The small software program, the small software programs, you write plural form, part of operating system used to control resources of computer system are known as driver. Known as driver. Example drivers are audio driver, video driver, network driver, dot